Um, have you ever received a gift so meaningful that it felt almost too special to use? Uh, and that's what happened to Kevin Pollak when Tom Cruise gifted him a pen during the filming of A Few Good Men. Uh, it wasn't just any pen, though. This pen had a backstory, a touch of Hollywood charm, and a friendship that went beyond the set. Before we dive into the story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing behind the scenes stories. Um, and now let's talk about the pen that turned into a symbol of camaraderie between two iconic actors. And Tom Cruise, known for his death-defying stunts and intense roles, wasn't always the action star we see today. Back in the early 90s, he was proving himself as the determined patriotic hero in films like A Few Good Men. In this film, he portrayed Lieutenant Daniel Kaffee, a U.S. military attorney defending two Marines accused of murder, uh, alongside acting legends like Jack Nicholson and Kevin Pollak. Uh, Cruise's performance stood out, and it was on set that uh, Kevin Pollak, playing Lieutenant Sam Weinberg, couldn't help but notice Tom's oversized fountain pen. Naturally, Pollak found it amusing, and he joked, "Hey, Tom, don't you have a bigger pen?" At first, Cruise just laughed along. Pollak's playful teasing continued, uh, but Cruise never seemed to mind. And instead, he handed over the pen to Pollak, inviting him to try it out. Uh, what happened next took Pollak by surprise. The pen was smooth, almost ethereal, like an angel's wing gliding on a cloud. It wasn't just any fancy pen. It was a tool that captured Pollak's attention for its precision and elegance. Pollak thought that was the end of the story. But Cruise had a different plan. Weeks later, while filming A Few Good Men, Pollak received a gift from Cruise. It was wrapped carefully, and inside, to his shock, was the very pen that Cruise had used on set. Pollak was thrilled, but he couldn't bring himself to use it. It was too special, too significant. Instead, he placed it on a mantle, telling Cruise he couldn't risk losing it. When Cruise noticed Pollak wasn't using the pen, he asked why, which had Pollak looked like any single meaning of the excitement and, quote, a contact. Uh, Pollak explained that the pen wasn't just a writing tool, it had become a conversation piece. Uh, he proudly displayed it to visitors, um, telling them the story of how Tom Cruise had once handed it to him. Um, but as much as he treasured it, Pollak couldn't risk misplacing such a meaningful gift. Later, Cruise's assistant gifted Pollak another pen, uh, but this too remained unused, sitting alongside the first on Pollak's mantle. And then Cruise's gesture was generous. Yet Pollak felt the weight of it. The pens were far too important to be used. They were uh, pieces of a cherished friendship. A Few Good Men became a hit in 1992, still hailed as one of the best films of the 90s. And it holds an impressive 7.7 out of 10 rating on IMDb and 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. But for Kevin Pollak, the real story behind the film wasn't just about the movie's success. It was about the thoughtful gift from a co-star that meant more than words could express. And as for the pens, well, they're still on Pollak's mantle. Uh, Maybe they'll stay there, never to be used, because some gifts are just too priceless. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.